What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved. So today we're heading back over to our build site to go rescue our Argentavises with our T-Rex. I have painted him. He kind of looks like a clown. I like the way his eyes look. I need to touch up his bloody teeth, etc. We'll probably get rid of like the kind of the smudges around his mouth, and we'll fix like back here. But I do like the way this looks, and I'll probably do that with all of these guys. Yeah, you can actually see these guys' teeth as well. Whoops, just punched him in the face because something popped up on my screen. There we go, so much better. See, that's the kind of blood that we want on his teeth, like that. Perfect. So I have to pretty much break down my gate in order to get my T-Rex out, but that's fine because pretty soon we'll be able to store all our dinosaurs at our secondary base anyway. So this is what we're doing. I painted him full white, and we're going to r.bloom quality 0. I wish there was a way I could turn that off permanently because it's quite obnoxious. We painted him fully white, we painted the saddle white, and we started to paint his eyes like I said, and we want to make it a little bit better as time goes on. Again, we're going to do like little things in red. Maybe we'll do like the spine in red, and I like the little eye streaks because look at his eyes. They're just insane, like orangey red, and I really do like that. I pretty much went up in health. It leveled up, I think, just a few times while I was gone. It's level 15 currently. I think when we tamed it, it was around 8 or 9, right? 7, 8, or 9. And I just went up in health completely because he needs to be able to tank as much hits as he can, especially going into this biome. He's going to blend in very well, though, and I don't know how long the trip is to the base by foot on a slow, low stamina T-Rex, so that's why I thought I'd record it. I don't really have too many building supplies made yet. I do have some, but not even close to being enough to finish the base. But by the time we get there and I rescue the Argentavises and I actually get to building, the episode will be over anyway. And then tomorrow's episode will be more of a full-blown just let's go build. We need to get a cage done for our dinosaurs. So that's the plan. Some guy built like a little thatch walkway right there. I'm trying to stick to land and not put him in water because if he runs out of stamina, he'll go really freaking slow and he won't be able to gain it back in water. I believe we need to get up on this hill, and then we need to even go farther past this hill. Let's hope that there's no like obstacles, like a giant base that I'm going to have to run around. And let's hope that my Argentavises are not dead because they could have died in the time that it was in between episodes. T-Rex almost looks gray and not white when it's on actual pure white land, but at the same time, he's white as hell. Come on. I believe in you. You can tank it. There we go. Now we just need to make sure that we're not getting attacked by anything. That is a really cool colored T-Rex. But we're going to ignore him and just keep moving. Let him eat his mammoths. His favorite meal. We haven't been attacked by any dire wolves or anything yet either. It's really tree-y in here. I like how the rocks are covered in snow. I really haven't noticed that because you can see more perfectly like that rock's covered in snow. Like it's a gold rock, so it would have mostly metal. It's really awesome. Oh, loading something big in. Not sure what, but something big. I assume it's a base or two. It's really tranquil in here when there's no direwolves out of nowhere destroying your life. When the direwolves come in, it gets ugly. I don't know if the direwolves will attack a T-Rex. Maybe when they're in a pack, but not sure. Alright, let's keep running. This is going to be quite a long run via T-Rex. I'm going to have to leave my T-Rex here. Or I'm going to have to level this thing up like crazy like I did on the other server. And just make sure he has a ton of speed and stamina so that I can go from point A to point B very, very fast. That's what I liked about Madame Fluffly from the last server. Very, very useful. Alright, we're about halfway there, I'd say. There's a direwolf right there. Actually, there's a lot of direwolves in here. Is that a female Megaloceros? And is that why it doesn't have horns? That's really freaking cool. Tried to eat it. Didn't happen. Gonna leave it alone now. There we go. First kill with this T-Rex. Keep moving on. They have a ton of metal spikes everywhere. Must be producing a lot of metal down there. Okay, we should almost be there. I believe it's just off to the right here. Again, I'm hoping the Argentavis aren't dead, or at least one survived, because I don't want to have to retame another Argentavis. It's not behind those rocks, it's behind rocks. And I think I have quite a run still. What the hell's going on here? Why is there so many campfires here? I have no idea. Maybe somebody was really hungry and needed to cook some food. Alright. We're getting into the dangerous zone. Everything hates everything. Everything's attacking everything. Alright, Dodicarus, or not Dodicarus, fucking Megaloceros, please. Leave me alone. Thank you. I don't think anything's gonna fuck with my T-Rex. That's a good thing. The Argentavis might. I think we're coming up on where I'm supposed to be. Actually, did we run by it? Yeah, it's right there. Okay. I was like, I see the airdrop. Which means I've gone too far, but it's right there on the right. I don't see my Argentavises. One might be still sitting in the base, but I had them on neutral, or on passive, so they might have got attacked and killed. We're just gonna have to tame ourselves another one off camera. This will be the third one, but we'll have somewhere safe for him to stay very shortly, because this T-Rex will be able to defend them. Really, the T-Rex is like you need like a primary guy, like primary dinosaur, in order to do anything in this game. If you don't have a T-Rex, you're not going to be able to build a good base, at least in a dangerous area. Like over here, I guess, you pretty much need a T-Rex or something. But come, like, building just out in, like, a regular, like, grassy biome, really just have whatever you want, a couple raptors, and you're fine. But once you get into the Argentavis zone, okay, Bloodwhite survived. Bloodwhite survived the 24-hour without me. But I'm not seeing the other guy anywhere. He's probably just on his own adventure somewhere, and he'll come up eventually. Okay, you should stop following me. I think did he just get underneath? He got underneath here. Okay, that's the weirdest thing ever. But also, I'd like to say, let's not fall off. I'd like to say that there was really no comments naming the T-Rex, and I wonder why. And I would like for you guys to go back to that episode, or even name him this episode. Nobody's really decided on what they wanted to name him yet. There were a few comments, but they weren't like crazy great names, and they weren't really upvoted at all, so just saying. It'd be great if you guys can name him. Otherwise, I will name him myself. Alright, Bloodwhite, you got the AR-15 on you. At least you survived. That's good, because that thing takes forever to build. And this is all I pretty much got done before I got attacked by those direwolves. But this allows me to work on the roof just slightly today. I don't think I made any more pillars. We could temporary wood pillar, because I know I have some wood on me. Oops, we need some water. Good thing, okay. And I believe, I'm almost certain I've already researched it. Let's go ahead and not show all structures. I had to have researched it, yeah, because I crafted stone pillars. Here we go. We can only craft 2. I can go hit a tree real quick, though. Just temporary pillars in order to make it so we can actually build this base up a little bit more. So we need 1 more pillar, which is going to take a little bit of everything. Let's hop on our T-Rex and head out and get that little bit of everything. What up, mammoths? There's like a little mammoth hole that I can just get a shit ton of prime from. Let's hope my T-Rex can actually take 3 mammoths on. Because this is getting crazy already. There we go. Killed one. I needed meat for the Argentavis, is why I'm doing this, by the way. There we go. Awesome. They're all dead. I got to level up. We're going to go up in stamina for sure. There we go. Nice and easy. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Nothing hostile over here. We're going to hop off and hit a tree. There we go. Crafting. And then we just need fiber. I don't know why I don't have any fiber on me. I think it might have been in the bin when it got broken. And I don't have a sickle yet. I don't have anything that gathers fiber, so. I should probably get myself a sickle. I should probably just get myself a primary base of operations instead of having to do like these 30 to 40 minute trips from this area to my old area. I'm not building or breaking stones at all in this area. I'm pretty much doing it all at my other base, and then I was having my Argentavises. That's why I had 2. I'd have one follow behind. Well, I didn't have 2. It was lucky that I found the second one. Now I only have 1, so it's kind of slowing the process down a little bit more, even though I haven't done anything building-wise since I died and lost these guys. I crafted the pillar already. Alright, so the temporary wood pillar is in place. And now we're going to go ahead and place down those wood walls in that corner. There they are. 13 wood walls. And we can get to building the actual roof. So the way I want to build this base is in a 3-tier system. The outer walls, or the outer buildings, are going to be smaller than the other buildings this way. So this is going to be a, I believe a 5x5 is not going to look the best because it's going to have a flat tip to the roof, but that's fine. Actually, that will look fine, to be honest. And then I'm going to have another 5x5 in the middle that is 2 stories tall with a slanted roof, and then I'm going to have a third 5x5 that is going to have 1 floor with a slanted roof, and they'll all just be connected through a corridor. The middle will be the area where everything happens, or probably the middle is where I will put the vault, and the other 2 sides will be where I put, like, everything else, like the smithy and everything else. So let's go ahead and eat some food real quick. And let's get to building. Let's throw these guys in here. And let's get to this guy here. Boopity boopity beep. And then we want one right here. One right here. So that's going to make these slanted roofs good. And we're going to go down here and grab these sloped corners. And we don't need that many of them. Here we are. Then we head up. It would be ideal if it was an even number, mainly because it would actually have a point. We could expand the base if it looks dumb. I'm not sure if it is going to look dumb, though. So that's kind of like how the roof will go, and then we'll put the slants all the way across. There we go. And then we do these sloped roofs, thatch roofs that I have set up. Oh, just lagged back up. So pretty much what this is going to look like is from this side like that. And then the one in the middle is going to be a lot taller. Much as I want it to go to a point, I guess I can do it later and just expand it 1 in this direction. But I don't want to build too much to the point where it's not going to look very good. Okay. Why did I go in here? I need to go over here for all of these sloped roofs. We're going to go ahead and I think I should be able to throw him inside him. Move him right over to here. And then we'll use him as... Let's move Blood White over. Should be able to access him. There we go. Okay. Not sure if this is enough sloped roofs at all. It should be. Should be good. Let me do this all the way over. There was also a comment that I read. Somebody was like, you really can't build with thatch because somebody will raid your base. They should have a way that you should be able to reinforce thatch if you want to use it as like an aesthetic thing, which is kind of a cool idea. I would say that's definitely something that you should be able to do. Maybe put like better wood in there. Maybe do like the actual like strutting of the thatch structure out of stone and just like put it in a fabricator and like fabricate it. That would be a really cool addition to the game. I think that would be really awesome. But at least on this server, I don't have to worry about raiding. Fortunately enough, because it is my server and it is no PvP, but there's going to be PvP events, like I said, where you're going to be able to like kind of pin your dinosaur up against other people's dinosaurs, and then when that comes around, it's going to be really freaking fun. So then we would put a thatch ceiling on there, and you guys can see what it kind of looks like. I'm trying to ride him. Not getting the option. There we go. So here's like the first chunk of base. I think I do want to expand it out in one direction. We'll probably bring it out this way, so that we can actually have it come to a point. Like I said, even numbers will meet with two sloped roofs. It would be cool if they added a triangle to the game so that you don't have to do that and you can have an uneven number, because once you get into the even numbers, it's really weird. So we would have a 5x6. Door would be here, but we're not going to worry about that quite yet. And then, like I said, we're going to have one in the middle that is too tall, so it obviously, like, you can noticeably tell the difference in color, or in size. And then when we get to about here, we might actually run out of room, but we can easily pillar up from the edge of the land, and then we should be good to go. I'll probably do some kind of water pipe from all the way down there, which is going to be a really difficult task. Might need a couple extra hands for something like that. But for now, this is going to work out rather well. We need to replace those pillars down there with stone. I probably will end up having to delete all this stuff and then just reaching it out one more, because I'll just use the materials and replace everything. But thank you guys for stopping by today's episode. Worked out pretty well. I do like the color scheme. I will probably paint the walls white. I won't be painting the roof red or anything, but the walls on the base will probably be painted white. Let me show you what it would look like, at least. I believe I have some white paint left over. Painting the T-Rex was like 7 or 8 dye, so here we go. I'll get one of those. I'd have to craft one of the paint guns. So that's what it would look like. Just a little lighter color. It's going to look a lot better. I'm not sure if it's worth painting the floors. I don't think they're going to look that good. I kind of like the color of the stone already. But it does look nice. I do like it. I do like it a lot. And once the walls are painted white, it's going to blend a little bit better. And it's going to look really nice. Maybe we'll replace them with stone if we think that'll look nicer. I don't know. But thank you guys for stopping by today's episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to name the T-Rex on the last episode or even on this episode. I'll check for both, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.